Yo, this Rock Nation Rico? Yo, listen. When I seen the Diddy Rico, I was like, damn, there's a lot of heinous stuff in there. I'm not saying the stuff in Rock Nation's Rico is heinous, but on a basic level, um, it's very likely that these things could have been done. The fact that they name Mr. Cartagena, Mr. Fat Joe, Joey Crizzies, and Desiree Perez, and Alex Spiro. You understand? I have recently come across several long form podcasts. Um, at least two or three of these podcasts that I came across, individuals took it upon themselves to pretty much lay out something that is very likely that I never would have considered to say. Um, I would have never even considered saying something like this, but they literally said Jay-Z probably has known Desiree Perez since the 90s. And when he kept talking about his plug, he was probably talking about Desiree Perez, if not her husband. And he probably I get in the game and I get my business partner. Even said these things. Uh, Makes you wonder. It's the era of information. A lot of the things that we hear, people may not want to accept what they hear. A lot of the times people don't because it's like, no, this can't be true. But when you get to that point, you have to kind of step back, take yourself out of yourself and say, am I celebrity worshiping? Is this a God that I'm speaking of that I should be shocked of? Because we were told that musicians and entertainers are clowns. They are not supposed to cross over into politics. They're entertainers. Religion, politics, entertainment, and politics, those things should never cross, ever. So the fact that they have is, you gotta ask yourself, you know. But let me see something. Okay. So let's let's get a better document. Let me see. Okay. Plaintiff Dixon contributed lyrics, vocals, and creative direction to numerous commercially successful songs performed and monetized by defendant Joseph Cartagena, which is Fat Joe, including but not limited to the hits Congratulations, Ice Cream, and Money Over Bitches. Dixon's creative fingerprints, distinctive voice, and stage presence are embedded in multiple critically acclaimed and commercially lucrative albums from which defendant Cartagena continues to profit without recognition or unfair compensation to plaintiff. Now, the fact that the RICO is broken down into so many different sections of incrimination to where they give Fat Joe is broke in the beginning. The RICO explains Fat Joe's part of the RICO, because you're basically doing things, basically you're doing things in the act of making sure that you and your people benefit, you and your label, you and whoever it may be. And the fact that they were able to even have somebody, anybody corroborate anything, anybody can say anything. Feds could pay people to say these things. I'm hoping that's not the case because I would rather the truth be the truth. You know what I mean? I'd rather transparency. You know what I mean? When you're a little kid and people make fun of you because, oh, you got roaches. Oh, they make fun of you. Oh, look what we're wearing. They make fun of your clothes, right? Kids are the most cruelest people in the world. That's the transparency I prefer that. I prefer that. All of this, oh, be nice. No, be transparent. Let me know that my some of my favorite heroes are villains. Let me know. I'd rather know. I'll cast them. I don't care. I don't worship them. I'm not a celebrity worshiper, so it don't matter to me. Defendant Cartagena's exploitation, see what I'm saying? They expose him straight out the gate. They go straight for a fat Joe in the beginning. Defendant Cartagena's exploitation extended beyond financial fraud. He employed his industry influence and power dynamics to subject plaintiff to psychological coercion and economic control, forcing plaintiff into humiliating situations, including sex acts performed under duress and surveillance, accompanied by threats of abandonment in foreign countries if plaintiff refused compliance. What? This, and that's the problem. That's where sex trafficking comes from. That's where the sex trafficking, because look at that. The person is saying that they were in another country and would be forced to do sexual acts by Mr. Cartagena, whether it was with him, on him, or other individuals, crewmates, whatever it may be. And if they weren't, they were threatened with being left in foreign countries. There the word right there goes, foreign. Being left in foreign countries, a country other than your original homeland. That's another part of the sex trafficking, where it gives explanation to not only the courtroom, not only the judge and the jurors, but the world. It gives more explanation as to why you could say, how is there sex trafficking in this? Why? And you know why it makes it even more grand? Because they look at phone numbers, they look at call logs, they look at text messages, and they say to themselves, if this was going on in a foreign country, what day, what month, what week did this happen? If they can get just a roundabout date and they can tap into them cell towers, because y'all do know that every country damn near has, every country has damn near their own intelligence service where they can monitor us through IPs and through our phones. So now imagine they get a pinpoint on just a roundabout time their week of when this was happening. Then they get the text log where maybe Mr. Cartagena could have interacted with somebody from Rock Nation or somebody from his camp. All it takes is the simple fact that he contacted you, we got the message, we see that you have knowledge of what is currently going on with Mr. Cartagena, whether you're there or whether you're thousands of miles away. The fact that you know about it and you didn't say anything is exactly why they can name you in the RICO. And this is why I like staying by myself. This is why. Staying myself. This is dangerous. That's bad. I'll be back, y'all. We're gonna keep breaking this down. Give me a second.